Hey folks, welcome back to Satisfactory. When we left off, we had completed our rotor automation. It's time to get into modular frames. So let's go ahead and set up an observation platform and take a look around the base. One other thing we can do is move some stuff from the ground up into here. But let's start with an observation or a lookout tower. Let's go ahead and head up and take a look at our base and see where we want to put all of the modular frame production. Okay, so all 4 of those containers have items in them, and we've kind of used a lot of space over there. Looks like we got some space back here to put the modular frames. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and build out a little bit more room over there for items to be produced. I think that makes sense. All right. Do we need these openings anymore to come down here? I don't think we do, so we'll fill this in as well for now. And we'll make our way out to the edge over there. That feels decent. Let's build a little bit more. We're okay on concrete. We're going to need some more plates. All right, that feels good. Now, I do want to, before we start on the actual production, I do want to go ahead and get the hub up here, as well as a few other things that we have down on the ground. So let's work on that first. Oh, and you know what else we can grab? Well, you know, we're going to bring it all up here, so it's fine. We'll leave it here for now. Okay, where's my ladder down? Oh, that's in a kind of an inconvenient place. There we go. Okay. We will eventually want a better way to get up here. Oh, look at this. We've made a problem for ourselves. Can I fall and then catch this? No. Okay, well, we're probably going to die here. All right, that's not great. I'm going to need a new ladder. That's for sure. We can't actually get back up right now is a problem. I guess we can get up over there. So yeah, I'm going to have to delete this for now. Okay, that's fine. Now then, what else do we want to delete? We'll leave this little power setup to run the awesome sink for the moment, for the time being. What do we have in here? A bunch of cables. Let's take all of that, delete this. Let's delete the hub and the MAM. That's fine. We'll leave the awesome shop down here for now. Let's see. A lot of this can go away. And then how much stuff do we have over here and how many inventory slots do we have? Okay, that's going to take a bit of inventory space. Guess we can take these. And these. Okay, that's fine. And then everything that was in the little toolbox has been added. Okay, so now we got to get back up. And then we got to build a new ladder up there. The factory's starting to get kind of big. It's starting to take up a lot of space up there. I like it. All right, so we'll make our way back up. The long way here, and then we'll set some things up. I do think putting in a drop pad with a jelly lander thingamajig is probably a good idea to get down fast. And then I could build jump pads to try and get up faster, but I don't really think that's necessary at this point. We just use the ladder because we're not going to be going up and down that much. So first things first, over by our little mini mall, we're going to rebuild our hub near the elevator here. we'll leave a little room for expansion. So we'll put it kind of close to the elevator here. Let's go ahead and build the hub. Now, which way do I want this facing? Yeah, I think I want it facing like that. And we'll just plop it down right here like this. There we go. Okay. So here's our hub, and then we have access to all of the containers that we set up. That I like that. And then on the other side, we have the elevator, and we can look at project assembly here. We need 50 smart plating for this, but we don't have it yet, so that's okay. Now, one other thing I'd like to do is build some better storage. There's one storage box here, but I feel like we're going to need a lot more than that. So over here, we can maybe build kind of a storage area here with a couple of boxes. So if I build a basic wall, like, where do I want this? I guess we can place it here for now. And then we can place some foundation on top of it. I'm trying to remember how this works. How do you build on top? I guess I need to build a second wall first. And then build this like that. I guess. Then... Isn't there like a super thin wall you can get? I think there's a super thin wall, and this isn't it, but okay. If we do something like this, then I can build some organization. I can build some personal storage boxes here. 1, 2. I guess I can't build the third one. But I can go like this. Bring it down to the ground like that. There we go. I can delete these. And then... Do I need that many? Maybe I only need 4 right now. Maybe I don't need that many. Yeah, you know what? 4 should be fine for now. We'll just have a little storage area over here. And then I can't... Yeah, unfortunately I can't build more like this. But that's probably fine. That's probably enough. And I can even get rid of this if I want, so that they're kind of like... So it's a little cooler. We can see through it, through the little area. And now I've got plenty of storage for stuff that we'll need as we move forward. But I'll start by using this one over here. So... What we're going to put in here is the bacon agaric. We'll put in the pale berries, the tickets, the Mercer sphere, and the alien protein. We can also put in the purple power slug. That works. And we'll put in the portable miner. And I think we can carry around the chainsaw for now. I think that's fine. So next we're going to want our MAM for research. Why don't we throw that down over here? Yeah, that'll work. Let's get that lined up nice and lined up like that. Okay. And then somewhere around here, we're going to need a crafting workbench. Well, no, I can usually just build that wherever I'm standing when I need it. So, since we do have rotors, we can progress with something here. It's not alien technologies power slugs, right? To research the yellow, I need 25 rotors. Okay. Looking at my inventory, what do I have that I don't need? Got a bunch of iron ore I can get rid of. And that's it. Okay. Let's go grab some rotors. Those should be available in one of these. So we should have... Remind me what we have. We have concrete here. Yep. We've got wire here coming in. Got cable here. We've got too much cable, probably. Well, 600 is probably enough. And then here we should have our rotors now. Yes, okay. Excellent. So we can now, with our yellow slug, we can go ahead and research yellow slugs. Let me grab that. I thought I had a yellow slug. I guess I don't. I thought I had one. Oh, I have it in my inventory right now. Okay, let's get this researched. Okay, and then purple is going to require the modular frames and the copper sheets, which we're working on this time.
Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
We could also finish the jump pads here. We have the materials for this, I believe. So we're just shy on the rotors, but we'll have the 3 remaining ones we need in a moment. We've got plates, we've got cable. All right, so I need 3 rotors. That's fine. Those should be available right about now. There we go. We probably also want to stock up on some iron plates. How many do we have? 2? Let's grab 2 stacks. What else we got going on? I don't need more screws. I don't need more iron rods. I got way too many iron rods. And then we could use some more of these. 200 of those seems fine. And there's nothing coming in here. This is where we're going to have modular frames. So let's finish this up, and then let's get ourselves a falling pad or whatever. What is it even called? Okay, so we have...
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Okay, this seems like the place we want to build our ladder. So let's get a ladder going down here. I don't know, is that going to be... I'm not sure that's going to be where we need it to be. Let me start climbing down this and we'll see. Whoa! Oh, that's really bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, well, I was afraid of that. Let's respawn. Fortunately, we weren't that far away, and we keep everything we had. There's my first death of the playthrough. I think it would be interesting to play a no-death playthrough, to try and beat the game without dying at all, with like everything turned on. It'd be very difficult, I think. Okay. Let's get down as low as we can. We may have to build ourselves a little area here. Okay, I think we will. I think we're close enough that we can make it. But to climb back up, we'll need a little bit of a position here to get onto the ladder. But okay, so right over by the awesome shop is our ladder to get back up. Let's build it as low as we need. And then let's place a little foundation here. Snap mode to snap. There we go. Okay. That'll work. And then the next thing we want is right next to it. We want one of these jelly landing pads. So I probably want one more piece of foundation here, and then we can build the landing pad. It's actually quite large, so we're going to need more than that. Let's see if I can where I can put it. I'm missing biomass. I do have the rotors and the cable, but I need biomass. Okay, I think there's some over here. I can't remember. There's 40. What do I need? 200? I'm gonna have to craft that manually, I think. There is not a lot of what I need in here. All right, let's real quick gather up some leaves and craft that into biomass. Just gonna get just enough to make the biomass we need. I suppose we should also put some into the low ground. Well, no, we should just connect that up to the up top and then get rid of the power stuff at the bottom. All right, that ought to be more than enough. More than enough, right? Yeah, 1400. That should be more than enough. So we'll build ourselves a quick crafting bench and make some biomass here. I need 200. There we go. Okay. Should now be able to build the jelly pad. And I kind of want to get rid of everything down here. So I'd have to move the awesome shop. Well, yeah, we can... there's nothing going in there right now, so we can dismantle it. That's fine. We can rebuild it at the top. And then this energy stuff I don't really need anymore. Let's get rid of these things. I don't really need this setup anymore either. So that's not powered, but that's fine. We're going to get rid of that. Let's, what we do need to do, however, is get a power pole down here if we can. You have, yeah, you have one line left, so we're going to bring this down. I'm going to delete that. And then we'll connect you like this. There we go. And then we can bring this over here to power the jelly pad, which we should now be able to build, right? Transport U-jelly landing pad. All right, so I think we want this right... Where can we put it? Right there? And we have to power it on. But we should be able to jump pretty naturally to fall down from here now to get down to the ground. Let's test it out. So we'll still have to climb the ladder to get up, but getting down should be kind of a cinch now. So... yeah, we want to be in the middle of this block right here. And then we just want to fall off and then stop our forward momentum and land in the jelly. Very nice. That is a quick way down. I love it. Okay. And there's what our factory would look like on a Commodore 64. All right. Anything else we want to do down here before I head back up? I guess we're done with all of this. We're not powering any of this on. Get rid of all the power poles. That seems fine. What's my inventory looking like? I've got a little bit of room. I could take whatever's left in here, maybe? Yep. Okay, that takes care of that. I think we're good. I think we've eliminated everything. I guess there's still the concrete line over there, and then these screws. Should take some of them. Whatever I can take for now. All right, so we'll climb up, we'll dump these things out, and we'll get to work on modular frames. Okay. We've relocated our, like, very, very, very first factory all up here. We've got some space, we've got organization, we've got a layout. I'm very happy about it. So it's time to work on modular frames. Once we get back up to the factory level. All right. Let's dump out the excess stuff we have. So what is this? Concrete? I've got some... Oh, I did figure out one other thing, though. I figured out one other thing about my power up here. I can have a buffer. I don't need to loop things back in. I just need to have a buffer. So I kind of want to set this up as well. John Tayonera? Going to sleep. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for stopping by, John. Have a good rest. And sweet dreams, buddy. Okay, so if I remove this constructor and we reorganize how it functions so that the constructor would go over here like this. Like that. Okay, and then how much of this are we producing? 300. Well, we need a Mark II belt at least. You come over here like this, right? And then we put a container here. A storage container. Like that, right? Then you can make solid biofuel, 60 per minute, looks good. We can pull you into there like that, and then the extra will be stored in here, which is exactly what I want. Let me get a few more, a little bit more to work with here. There we go. You come on over here like that. Looks good. Actually, don't do it like that. Let's do it like... Let's press the R button. There we go. Okay. Now you need power, and then everything's back in place. Where do I have power available? There? There we go. So now all the extra solid fuel can back up there instead of at the end of the line over here. Right? Or it doesn't do anybody any good. Okay, that looks fine. That looks like a better solution. That makes sure that it's always going in to the burners. Let's drop off our wood. Now you are functional, right? Why are you only at 18%? Oh, because you can't output, because this isn't... Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We can put our leaves in here. I don't need the biomass. There we go. That's fine. And then... Alright, so I wanted to do that. So we have a little, like... We have some extra solid biofuel over here if we need it. And then there's now a buffer between... the machine that produces the biofuel and the network of distribution to the burners. So that's fine. We could actually, if we want, we could put some more burners into the network by pulling from this, and it would definitely last for a while. It's getting dark. It's such a beautiful game. I mean, even as the sun sets behind the space elevator over there, we can see the glow passing through the mists of the lowlands. Really pretty game. All right. So back over to our mini mall. We're going to dump some things out, free up some space, and then we're going to get started on modular frames. All right, let's take a look. What do we got here? Concrete. We're set. Wire. We got way too much. Cable. 3 is probably enough. Rotors, we'll take whatever you got for now. Metal plates. What do we got? Probably too many. Screws? Yeah, we got way too many up here. So we need to get rid of some of these. That would be a good candidate for the awesome sink, I think. Rods, we're basically almost full. We'll take a couple. Reinforced iron, got more than we need. 200's probably fine. And then you're going to be modular frames. So what we don't have right now is the awesome sink. We should pop that down somewhere and get started on feeding in some extra stuff there. So why don't we build that over here? Is this the place for it? Let's actually build out a little bit more space over here. And then let's plop it down a little bit more like this. How close can I get? I think that's fine, right? And then we can feed it with stuff that we want to get rid of from a storage container like this. And what this does do, however, is it kind of blocks us from going into the elevator. So, all right, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get the fastest thing we can to take things over, and then we need power. Let's go ahead and get that going over here. Okay. So I think we said we've got too many screws right now. Yeah, let's throw the screws in and send those into the sink. I think we've got screws and rods out the wazoo right now, so might as well. We could let them like sit here, or we could feed them into the sink. I guess it's fine the way it is. We just let them fill up, and then we don't use electricity that we might not need to be using. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. So next up, we want to get started on modular frames. We've done a lot of like kind of moving things around, setting things up. To build modular frames, I believe we need an assembler. So let's get this in as close as we can to the other one. And then hopefully we can just connect that up. Yep, that seems fine. You're going to be making modular frames, so you need reinforced iron plates and iron rods, which is all going to come from behind you. All right, so power. You're ready to go. Now, what do you make? 3 reinforced iron plates per minute. And that makes 2 modular frames. Only 2? I mean, this is one of those things where we're just going to have to let it run for a while. I don't want to get into building too much too early. So I feel like I'm just going to have to live with the fact that this is only 2 per minute. At some point, we might be able to overclock some of this. But what are we getting from reinforced iron plates here? 5 per minute. Wow. Okay. So we can support at least 2 of these to get 4 per minute. No, we're getting 5 per minute. So we would need, like, to use it effectively, we would need to have 5 of these, and then we would need to produce 15 per minute. So the 5 per minute will produce from 1. Well, 3 of them will be used and the rest will kind of get sucked up into somewhere else. If I overclock to 6 from 5 to 6, then we could support 2 of these. Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, you know what? I think that's the way to go. And we're going to need to move this back a little bit, I think. So, because we're going to need space for him to come in. So yeah, let's do something like, let's put a merger here. So we're going to put a merger here, lock it in on that. That's fine. And our 4 per minute can go into the container, right? And then we need 2 assemblers. So we're going to need assembler 1 right here. And then assembler 2 next to it, right? And these guys are going to output what we need for... These guys are going to output the modular frames, right? Yes, okay. All right. So if they're going to make the modular frames, then we're going to need to overclock another assembler to produce 6 reinforced iron plates per minute. Let's start by powering this on. You can go to 1 and 2. And then we're going to need 1 guy here to split the 6 reinforced iron frames, right? So let's get a splitter. So we'll have a splitter here, right down the middle, if we can make that happen. I'm not sure. I guess that's not kind of placed correctly, that power pole. Yeah, it's really not. Let's see if we can make this happen. That is not going to work. So I'm going to have to pull this back further. So it has a little bit more room. We'll try it from there. Okay, that'll work. And that'll work. And we'll have the ability to get into these outside things as well. All right. So then we're going to need a little bit more space back here. That's fine. We can do that. I don't want to use some of this space as well. So maybe, yeah, maybe we put... how do we do this? Maybe we go like this. We put one of these over here, right? Facing this way, but no, we'll need to have things coming in behind it, so I'll need a little bit of space behind it. But like if we do something like this... We should have room behind it to factor in what we need for the... We'll check. So we're going to make reinforced iron plates. We're going to need iron plates and screws. It's going to be overclocked to 6. So we are going to need another... what's it called? So maybe... I think this will be fine. We can make this work. So you're going to come out to here. And then, yeah, like that. Perfect. That new straight mode is awesome. Okay, and then we'll have to figure out how to get the other components in. But if you're making plates, that's great. Let's get some power here. Okay, so you're gonna need... We're gonna have to overclock you. All right, so I gotta go hunt for a slug now. To overclock that to do to what, like 113% or something? Okay, so we're gonna have to go out and explore the world a little bit because we've been around. I can't really get down there too easily. We have explored around a little bit. Let me turn slug searching on. Now we know there's one near here that is inside a boulder that I can't crack yet because I don't have explosives. I think I want to go... Yeah, we're just going to go south for a ways here. It's going to take a minute to find this, I think. Because the one we know about's over there, and we can't get to it. So I need to travel further. We followed this little stream before. I remember that. Let's see. I can't climb those anytime soon. Yeah, we saw this little stream. I don't think we followed it west, though. Yeah, there's more bacon here. Do I want the... I guess I want these. We'll follow the stream this way a bit, and then we'll turn this on. All right, we're near a power slug. Is this the one I already knew about? I think it is. Or maybe it's a different one. It's like up in that direction. Oh, this is different. I don't think I've been in here. Oh, there's a purple slug. Okay, that's not the one we're looking for, but that's fine. We do have a skitterer here. Or a spitter, I think they're called. Here's the purple power slug. What else might we find in here? More splitters? Sorry, guys. I need alien DNA for producing things, so you just have to go. If it makes you feel any better, in other people's games, you're absolutely slaughtering them mercilessly. Oh, there's another one around here somewhere. Wait a minute. Is it above me? Is it below me? Did it not discount that I already grabbed one in here? I think it's above me. Yeah, it's on top of the cave here. All right. Let's keep exploring a little bit. Maybe we can double back. Maybe we can get up on top and double back and find it. Should be over here somewhere. Yeah, this is the one we knew about. It's inside. It's inside the rocks and I can't get at it. Sadly. Oh, can I pull it from inside the rocks? Oh, damn. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, well, that's all we needed. I guess we'll head back. Love it if I could find more hard drives. I'd love some additional recipes, but we don't... I just don't have time to... Well, I do have time. It's all a matter of what I choose to do, right? It's all about priorities. But I feel like I want to progress to the next tier, and I want to automate whatever I can automate, and I want to do it without delay, because that was a problem I always had in my previous playthroughs, is that I always was like, I'm going to put this off and do something else, and I shouldn't have. And I always ended up regretting it. So we're going to automate things first, and then we'll take some leisure time and go look around and find other stuff. Okay, so this is... I can't... I'm going to have to climb. I'm going to have to build myself a ladder here to get up. And then I am going to need some sort of a platform here. Nice. So I can actually build it underneath myself, get up here, and then delete all this stuff and get the resources back. Let me just be careful not to fall. Nope. Ooh, what did I just say? All right, from here, I need to rebuild. Okay. Nope. Oh, boy. Nope. Well, actually. Yeah, we can make this happen from here. Okay, back on top. Heading towards the ladder. All right, we can get back into... I can craft my power slug now. And overclock that constructor for steel plates. Or reinforced steel plates. Not gonna lie, getting to hypertubes will be pretty cool. I'll be very happy when we get access to those. Okay, so back to the hub. Or I guess I can just do it at a crafting bench right here. I don't actually need to go to the hub. I need... power shard. There we go. Okay. So now we can overclock this bad boy over here. We are pretty close to these power poles. That's a little gnarly, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're going to overclock you to 6 per minute, which is 120% clock speed. That's fine. So you'll produce 6 reinforced iron plates per minute. You're going to need 36 iron plates and 72 screws. All right. So how are we doing that? Probably running at least one thing up and over, I think. One logistics conveyor lift up and over. Like, probably that way. Seems good. So we need 36 iron plates. We may need more slugs here, I guess. 72 screws per minute. What can we do in terms of screws per minute? I forget, is there a way to see your recipes? I don't think so, right? You have to actually build the item. So, for screws, the standard one's 40 per minute. The alternate one is 50 per minute. So if we get this to 150%, it'll produce 75, which is most of what we need. 72, more than what we need. All right, so we are going to have to go hunting for more screws here. Let's just start by placing the constructor. We want to place it right here. Can I not? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So your output is going to be 75 screws per minute. We're going to need a Mark II belt to go in here. You're going to use the alternate screw recipe, and we're going to overclock you. Which means... Okay, can I research the purple slug stuff now? Or not? I can't remember. Or do I need to find another yellow or blue? I might need to find another yellow or blue. Where's my ma'am? It's another thing I could just build wherever I am and it's fine, but... power slugs... I have to have copper sheets and modular frames to research this. Should I handcraft this? I think for research purposes it's fine to avoid... Because I have like a couple more... I have a couple purple slugs now, I think. Yeah, I've got at least 2. Alright, I need some copper sheets, which means... I need copper ingots. Can I get those right now? Alternatively, I could just automate copper sheets real quick. I do have copper up here. Am I using all the copper right now? I don't think so. Here's my no, that's iron ore. Copper ore. What are we doing with copper ore? It's coming in. Yeah, well, I don't think we're using as much as we could be. You're using 30, and you're using 30, which means there's another 60 available on this line if I want it. Where would I put the copper sheets? I think we might be doing this real quick. We might be doing copper sheets real quick. Yeah, I think we are. Okay, so let's go ahead and plop you down where you should be. Like that. And then I think we can just build a quick copper sheet constructor right here. Feed your output over and into this guy. Right, that looks good. You're full in power. I need another. You've got space. Let's bring you over here. Turn you on. You're going to make copper sheets. You need 20 copper ingots per minute. That's fine. Let's throw a smelter down real quick. You're going to make copper ingots, and then we just need to feed you some ore, which we have to get over there somehow, but we can do that, right? We can make that happen. Where was the spare ore? It was over here. So how do I want to run this line? Down and under? Or through here, maybe? I mean, we'll have to go underneath at some point, I think, or over. Maybe I do want to go down here. Where do I have room for that to come up? Oh, that's not great. I fell all the way. Yikes. Okay. Well, I didn't die. Gotta get back up. That's the problem with not bothering with guardrails. Gotta get back up here and figure this out. So I think we can take it most of the way before we need to go down underneath. We can place another splitter here. Like this, right? You are what? You're a Mark II? Okay, so I'm gonna need Mark II belts at least to here. And then I can use a Mark III to take half of you over this way. And then I can take you there. I could come this way with it. Can I squeeze through? Where am I trying to get it again? Back here, right? So I kind of want to navigate through this little area if I can. Yeah, that's going to be rough. I think we need to go down and underneath here and then bring it back up. And feed it in, yeah, right over here. So like if we had a floor hole right here, I think. And then went Mark I like this. You feed the copper ore in there. And then we can bring it down underground here. You're going to be reversed like that. Okay, and now we need to get underneath and connect those two, but that should be pretty straightforward, as long as I don't fall off the damn world again. Okay. So come down here. Yep, that's fine. Okay. right, from here, I think those are the 2 holes. Yeah, those are the 2 holes. All right, so let's get Mark 1. This is going to be going like that. That's going to be going like that. And then we just connect them up, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We should have copper sheets now. Should be all good. Okay, that should make copper sheets for me. So we needed to automate that anyway. Now it's done. You are going to consume 30 copper ore and make 30 ingots, and you are going to consume 20 of those ingots to make 10 sheets. All right, that's fine. Let's just see. Yes, the ingots are flowing. We should be good here with the sheets. Okay, so now I need some modular frames in order to research the purple power slug. So we're gonna have to make some of those. To make those at the crafting bench, I need what? Oh, I can make 60 right now. Okay. How many do I need? 25. All right. It's gonna be a slow process, and I hate handcrafting, but rather than spending 45 minutes running around looking for slugs, which I will eventually have to do, let's just unlock purple so we can use the remaining purple that I have to get a couple more power sparks or whatever they're called. We need 25, so we'll stop at 26. I hate handcrafting so much. It feels like such a lazy, self-indulgent habit, and like the worst thing you can do. Because you end up doing it over and over. Every time you kind of like, oh, I can't be bothered to automate that. You end up doing it so much and it wastes so much time. So I'm trying to avoid it. But in this instance, I feel it's justified. Okay, there we go. We can now do the purple slug research. I will need a few more copper sheets here. We're gonna need 40, and we don't have 40 yet. It's gonna take us a minute, huh? That's too bad. You should have like a backlog of copper ingots, though, right? Or no, they fill up in here, right? 21? Yeah. Let's grab those and make a few more. We'll do a little bit more handcrafting to speed things up here. See, this would be when I would keep... This would be why I should keep just a few, like a small handful of those around. The ingots. Because I get rid of them when I accidentally pick them up from wherever. What do we need? We need 10 more? Ugh. Yeah, just go as slowly as you want to go. That's 3. 4. Yep. So yeah, I'm always emptying them out of my inventory, and then later I regret it. I'm like, I wish I'd kept like a couple stacks of that. What do we need? We need 3 more. All right, oops. And the last one, there we go. There's 100. Okay. It'll make more for me in the meantime. Let's go do purple slug research. There we go.
Research completed. Purple power slugs seem to be near the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount of potential energy stored. It is a good thing Fixit does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Okay, there we go. 5 power shards. Very nice. Finally. That took way too long. But again, we got some stuff done, right? We automated copper and we unlocked that research. So in the long run, it's fine. All right, you need to be overclocked. Screws. We need 72 screws per minute. 72. There we go. 72 screws per minute. Perfect. So as long as we get you 18 iron ingots per minute, you'll be producing the screws that we need for the reinforced iron plates that we need for the modular frames. So that's a good start, right? You're split into those two inputs. Very nice. Okay. We could maybe... I don't know if this is the right layout, but that's fine. All right, so we got the screws. They need iron, but that's... we'll get to that later. Now, over here, the other thing we need is iron plates, and we need 36 per minute. Okay, so for iron plates... so you're going to have iron ingots going in here, right? And then we're also going to need iron ingots going into something like this, which is going to have to run a line high to get over there. Okay, so I think we can make this work if we build something like this. We'll put the constructor here with the output facing this way, right? Needs a little bit of space. You're going to be doing iron plates. Oh wait, no, you're the input, right? You remember where the iron ingots go in? So is that how I want to do it? I guess we can have smelters back here and then like do a splitter here that one goes there and one goes over there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So now you're going to be doing iron plates and you need to be overclocked to 36 per minute. 36? I don't think I can do 36. Well, if I put in another one? I guess that works. 180% clock speed. I mean, I guess that works. The alternative is to build 2 of these and underclock it. I don't really want to do that. So 54 iron ingots per minute. All right, this is fine. This is fine. This will work. We've got the shards. Let's use them. So you're going to go up by 1 and you're going to turn to the right like that. And then we're going to connect you up with your 36 plates per minute. You're going to connect over to this bad boy. And I like it. Looks like it works just fine. It cuts through a little bit of the space, which is why it was yellow. Like it cuts through the hitbox for this, but that's fine. Okay, so we've got the inputs for the reinforced iron plates now. We just need the iron ingots. We can come back to that in a minute. We do need power, however. Let's see if we can grab a pole somewhere. You've got a spare location for you. Let's pull you over here. And we'll go 1 and 2, like that. And we'll probably pull this over for another pole over here for the smelters. This seems good, right? That wire cutting through anything? No, that's fine. Okay. So, we are going to need, for this, 54 plus 18, which is 64 plus 8, which is 70 plus 2. We're going to need 72 iron ingots per minute for this part of things. So let's get 3 smelters set up, and we'll run the ore up from down below. We have more iron there. So we're going to have to run it up and then over, which is fine. I think we need to build a little bit of space here. Like this. That's fine. Went a little bit too far there, but that's okay. So we're going to want our at least 3 smelters here, or we could build 2 smelters and overclock one to get from 60 to 72. Maybe that's the way to go. Is it? We can get exact numbers that way, or we don't worry about it. We don't worry about it. We just let it build. We make too much, and then we put it all together. So we are going to need a splitter here. Right, you're going to feed into here. And then you're going to come around and feed into here. You're cutting in a little bit, but I'm maybe okay with it. No, I'm not. We'll pull you out a little bit. That looks better. So iron ingots are going to flow along you, and then we're going to need mergers for them. So the merger, where's the output? It's going that way. And then we need another merger going this way, right? Well, let's build the smelter first. This has to be Mark II because it's more than 60. That's fine. The smelter coming in does not have to be Mark II. Why is that like that? There we go. That looks fine. One more merger here. Where's my output? There we go. Okay. You can, all of you guys, everything except this piece can be conveyor belt Mark 1. Okay, so we got 3 smelters. You guys are going to make iron. You're going to make 90 iron ingots per minute, and some of it won't be used, but that's fine. So we're going to need power for you. Right, that's what this was for. Let's go ahead and 1, 2 over here. Buckle my shoe. That's fine. And then we're going to need to get the iron up from one of those deposits. Unless... Is there anything closer? I don't think so, right? Let me scan for iron real quick. Iron ore. So I know... Obviously we got those 3 over there. Is there anything else nearby? No. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're working with. Okay. So... We're going to need to get it up here. And then over here. I guess there's no reason not to... Let's see, it's further back. What's the right way to do this? How much of this can I build? I've got 111... I got 72 iron plates and 111... 111... Yeah, now I'm out of concrete. Now I gotta go back and get more. Okay. We're gonna have to get down there anyway. To build the miner. Let me get some iron plates and some concrete. All right, that looks good. We're gonna need to get most of this. Maybe, I don't know if we can get away with using just one. We might need both of these nodes over here. So I kind of want to line things up nice and purty. That feels good right there. How are we doing on terms of locating that node? It's further forward for sure. We're close here, I think. Yeah, we're very close here. All right, this is good. This is good. Let me make my way over there. And we'll drop down into the jelly. And we'll set up the next... Here we go. There we go. Okay. We'll set up another miner here. Okay, so the miner's going to head up in that direction. We'll route the iron ore over to the smelters. That'll be great. Really quick, I need to build myself a portable miner. So I'm going to need the equipment workshop. Build a portable miner. Okay, done with you. Let's build... we want production and we want miner Mark 1, right? Miner Mark 1? No, I want production. There we go. And then we want this kind of aiming towards where we're going to pick it up and use it. So we'll do something like that. We already have a power pole, so let's get that connected. You're going to need another pole here in a minute. And then we're going to need a big old Mark II lift going up into the sky. Let's get it there, and then let's head up and bring the ore up. All right, so we're working towards modular frames. This part of the chain, we'll get the plates we need. And then there's something else. I think there's something else that we have to put in there. Maybe rotors? I think we might have to make more rotors. But we're like, this is the first half and we're almost done with it. All right, so... where is that? It's below me? Hold on. Can I... let me throw something on here. Let me throw the catwalk stairs on. Let me actually put this on like 6 and 7, I guess. So we'll build ourselves a little corner here. And we'll go take a look. Okay, there we go. That's what we need to connect to. So let's go back to logistics and grab the conveyor lift Mark II. All right, you're gonna come up to the ceiling. All right, great. So now we've got it. Now we got a route. This is fine. This will bring us up where we need to be. And we're gonna need to now build you over here. Like so. I guess that's fine. And we can dispense with this stuff. Get a little bit of this back. I guess I didn't need all of this either. At least I don't need it right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring the ore over. I'm missing materials here. This is as far as I can bring it. So we'll have to go get some more reinforced iron plates, but fortunately we've automated that. So they are available. Right? This is why we automate everything. While we're off doing something else, the game is building me a bunch of reinforced iron plates. Which is perfect because that's exactly what I need. All right, iron ore is going to go into here to make iron ingots. The first 30 will obviate the need for the Mark II belt. So once we built that, the rest is easy peasy. I might actually use the rest of it here with another smelter. We might have a use for the remaining ingots here. So yeah, let's do that. All right, so you can go like that. I guess this would be 90 still. So this we need, because we've got 120 coming in, we take 30 off, right? So this is still 90. Everything after this can use Mark I belts. All right, that looks good. And then you connect over here like that. Looks good as well. Okay. Not sure what the remaining iron ingots are going to do with. We're going to do with them yet. Let's just validate that as we produce these ingots, and by the way, what is our power consumption looking like right now? How are we doing? Max consumption at 313, that's not great. Our actual consumption is getting close to our capacity. 185. Yeah, we might be getting pretty close to our max capacity here. We might burn the grid, actually. Might have to shut some things down. Alright, so we're making iron ingots, right? That's all good. The iron ingots are being distributed to make iron plates. And 72 screws per minute. And those are flowing over here. Once we get the screws out, this guy should be producing 6 reinforced iron plates per minute, right? Yes, okay. And then that is going to flow over here and into these 2 devices, 3 per minute into each for the modular frames. All right, so we've got that done. All we have left now is iron rods. And that's actually pretty easy. We can probably use the remaining smelter over here to just make these iron rods, no problem. What do we need? 12 per minute? So 24 total? How can we get that? Production, constructor. Let's say you take that directly, you take the ingots directly and make iron rods. How many can you make? 15 per minute? We need more than that. We need 24. So can we overclock you? $24. 24, enter. 160, there we go. So we used our last few things. We're getting 24 rods per minute. We'll send that over here. No problem, right? No problem. It's a little close. And we're not actually powered on here. Iron rods. How do I want to split this? I guess we'll have... I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. Yeah. We can do this with a raised thingamajig. Yeah, we can make this work. All right, so we'll go ahead and take some Mark 1 lifts. Like that, and like that. And then we'll put a raised... We'll put a lift here as well. This one we're going to turn to this direction, like this. And then we'll pull out the 24 rods per minute. We'll come over here, just like that. And then we put one more splitter on. Like so. And bring it out, and we're done. Did it auto-connect up? I don't think it did. I think that worked. So you should be producing iron rods. Yep. Okay. You're producing reinforced iron plates. So are you boys getting your materials? I need to see the iron rods come in. And both of you. They should be splitting between these two things and heading in now. Can I get up on that somehow? Looks like about half as many rods are going that way, so some are... Yep, I can see them coming in. So in just a moment... All right, there we go. Modular frames under production. Am I right? It's 2 per minute per machine. All right, yeah, we used up too much power. I thought that might happen. Okay. We're gonna need to come over here and make a few more power plants. Actually, what we can do is disconnect this. Well, I mean, we can grab the tickets first. can disconnect this for now. We can come back to it later. I am going to need, I think, a couple more biomass things over here. Like maybe 4 more. Can I pull this out at all? I can pull this out to here. Okay. And we can put down a splitter. And we can power up 3 more easily. Do I want to get 3 more, or... I think 3 more should be fine. Let's go ahead and do 3 more. So biomass burners will go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's build a power pole. Let's connect that to the network over there. So we added 3 more burners and turned off the awesome sink. Can we turn it back on? All right, capacity is now at 330. Max consumption's at 302, so we should be okay here. We should be okay here. When we start building smart plating, things might get gnarly for a minute. I think what that means is that I can't really afford to automate smart plating. I think I have to batch build it with an assembler, which we can just about afford, and then feed it directly into the elevator. And then we got to unlock something like coal and get a coal power plant up and running. Because we can't, this biofuel stuff has worked for the early game, but it's not really sustainable. But I do want to go see my modular frames produced. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to batch build the smart plating, unfortunately. Yeah, there they are, modular frames. Very nice. 4 per minute, baby. Love to see it. We've got the modular frames. Okay, very nice. So that means, I think, yeah, we are gonna have to do this the batch way. So we'll build a temporary assembler right here. The only thing this is gonna do is make 50 smart plates, which we need for project whatever. And we're going to feed in 100 rotors and 100 reinforced iron plates. So you are going to need power temporarily. And two containers. So 1 and 2. We're too close here. You go there, you go there. And then we'll need another container over here to hold the output. Okay. So I need 100 rotors and 100 reinforced iron plates. And I think I have those. It's copper. There's the rotors. Okay. How many of these do I have? I've got 50. Let me take 2 stacks because 1 stack will be going into the thing. And then reinforced iron plates over here. What do we have? I need 100 for the batch build and 200 for me. Okay. So here we go. Smart plating. 100 reinforced iron plates and 100 rotors. That'll produce exactly 50 smart plates. And it's 2 per minute, so it's going to take 25 minutes to do. Which means really what we need to do now is just let all of this run. Our demand is at... Max consumption is beneath max capacity, so it doesn't matter. We're fine. We could theoretically run out of biomass over there, but I think we're all right for a little while. So this will produce my 25 plates. I'll feed that directly into the elevator. We'll ship it off to the sky, and we'll unlock tier 3. Tiers 3 and 4, I believe, actually. One of which should contain coal. I'm pretty dang sure should contain coal. Yeah, phase 3 and 4 should contain coal. I think 5 and 6 probably have iron, and then 7 and 8 has nuclear, and I think 9 has quantum. But yeah, it's going to take 25 minutes in game to produce those smart plates. So in the meantime, I probably just go exploring. I look for power slugs. I kind of go further afield and let all of this just run for 25 minutes. And I think we'll probably start the next stream with that, because I feel like that's a good place to take a break. We got our modular frames completed. We got basically everything that we could automate automated. And including, except for smart plating, which I don't want to automate because we don't have the power to afford it. And we have our goals for next stream as well. Go hunt some slugs down. Go, and then get into tier 3 and go find some coal and make a coal power plant, or 5, so that we have real power moving forward. All right, folks, that's going to be it for this this stream. There was only one visitor, at least one who spoke to me, which was John. I think there was another lurker in here for a moment, but they didn't say anything, so I don't know who they were. If you're watching the VOD in the future, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, the stream, the whatever you want to call it. We'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday, August, what, 17th? No, September 17th, with more Satisfactory, for real, for sure. I love this game, and I'm taking steps to avoid burning out this time. So I'm going to try and play it through and beat the whole dang thing this time. And I feel like we've made really good progress in organizing our starter factory and getting everything possible automated. We don't have huge amounts of throughput, but we will have availability over time, and that's what matters the most. Moving forward, I hope to see you guys some more in some of the streams. And other than that, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.